What is SungateKids SafeKids?
SungateKids SafeKids is a child abuse prevention program created and presented by SungateKids, a nonprofit organization based here in Denver that works together with local agencies including law enforcement, human services, the DA's office, and others to investigate reported child abuse cases. We've been working to help keep children safe and support families for over 25 years. Our staff is made up of a diverse group of experts in the fields of forensic interviewing, victim advocacy, therapeutic intervention, and abuse prevention. The SungateKids SafeKids, or SK2 program, was created to open up a dialogue about child abuse and be more proactive in our approach to this community-wide problem.
Where'd your mom go?
Since our launch in 2014, we've worked with thousands of elementary-age children and the adults in their lives to empower them with language, knowledge, and skills to help keep them safe from child abuse.
Why are you coming to my school?
We know that child abuse is an epidemic and it does not discriminate. We don't want to scare you with statistics, but you should know that it happens in every community, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, or socioeconomic status. And what's more important to know is that most of the time, children are abused by someone that they know. But at SungateKids, we know that the best way to keep our kids safe from abuse is to get everyone in a community talking about it. In fact, we believe that talking about abuse is the secret weapon in the fight against it. And what better place to start that conversation than at school? Schools where our kids are learning all sorts of skills that will help them grow up to be strong, smart, healthy adults. And we want them to be safe, too. When we work with the school community, we not only talk with kids, but we also talk with the grown-ups in their lives. We train teachers and offer resources and materials to families, too.
What will I learn during the program?
During our 45-minute assembly program, students will meet our SK2 puppet kids, who will share their personal stories about abuse in an age-appropriate and child-friendly way. We'll discuss both physical and sexual abuse through the context of the puppets' experiences. They will explain things from a kid's perspective, allowing there to be a peer-to-peer transfer of information rather than having grown-ups lecturing kids. Students will learn things like child abuse is never a kid's fault. It can happen to anyone. It's too big of a problem for a kid to handle on their own. Kids have to trust their gut and talk about it when things don't feel right. Everyone needs a whole list of trusted grown-ups that they can talk to when they don't feel safe.
Will it be scary?
No. Even though the idea of talking about this stuff sounds scary to lots of adults, we believe that using fear to get people to think about safety is the opposite of what we should be doing. We want kids and the adults in their lives to feel comfortable talking about safety, not scared into avoidance and silence.
This kind of stuff is really big problem for a kid.
The way our puppet kids present important concepts and get students thinking about the topic is actually empowering. We are giving students knowledge and language in an accessible, relatable way. Our curriculum is developmentally appropriate and never graphic. When we discuss sexual abuse, we do it in an age-appropriate way. We are not teaching sex ed. So when we explain that no one should touch your private parts, we simply say the parts covered by a swimsuit. That's as far as we go. Although this sounds like it can be an uncomfortable conversation, it's not. And we are showing students that it's important to talk about these concepts, even when the conversations might be difficult.
Wait, that all sounds great, but this is a really serious topic. Should they really be talking about this at school? Is it appropriate? Are they too young? Is talking about it going to traumatize my child or take away their innocence?
We get it. These things are hard to think about, and sometimes even harder to talk about. It's easy to think that our children are better off never knowing that this stuff happens. But here's the thing. We know it does, and we want to empower kids to know what to do when they don't feel safe, before anything happens. The SK2 program does that in a way that works. But you know what? Don't just listen to what we have to say. Listen to what kids are saying about the program.
I love the SK2 assembly and the puppets. I learned that if I don't feel safe, I should talk to a trusted grown-up about it.
Even though it's weird to talk about some of this stuff at school,
I really learned a lot, and I'm glad you came to my school.
The assembly was the best thing ever. I really like the puppets, and now I know who to talk to if anyone ever makes me feel weird or uncomfortable.
What happened to that puppet is happening to me. I've never told anyone about it, but the puppets helped give me the courage and the words to tell.
Using puppets made it easier to think about this stuff. I know now that I have to listen to the voice inside me, my uh-oh feeling, whenever I don't feel safe.